Rebel Walk pregame report. What's going on, y'all? Devin Flowers. Egg Bowl time. Ole Miss, Mississippi State. Final regular season game of the season for the two teams. Should be a fine one. Doesn't get any better than this, right? 10-1 Ole Miss, a chance to go to 11-1. Historic regular season for the Rebels. It's all in front of them today. Like, how do they do it? How does Mississippi State make this a game? Let's break it down. I'm really excited about this game for a lot of different reasons. And it's really because of Jeff Lebby and Lane Kiffin, the relationship that these two have. Obviously, Jeff Lebby was the OC for Ole Miss a few years ago before heading to Oklahoma and before becoming the Mississippi State head coach. Jeff Lebby has a lot in his arsenal. He has a lot of trick plays. He has a lot of creative plays. And not only does he have a lot in his playbook, he has great players, especially on the offensive side of the ball, which makes this Mississippi State team so dynamic. We've seen some problems within the Ole Miss defense throughout the season. We've seen some problems within the Ole Miss secondary this season. How does the Mississippi State offense really depict it today? Well, let's break it down just a little bit. Blake Shapen has done a fantastic job this year. I know the record may not show it. I know some games and the clutch moments may not show it. But I think Jeff Lebby is really giving the keys to Blake Shapen this year, and he's really taking control of them. But as well, it's a balanced offense. They have two running backs that have over 500 yards rushing, and they have two receivers that also have over 700 yards receiving. This is a Mississippi State offense that has players. They have great athleticism. They have great length. They have the ability to get into the end zone today. So the Ole Miss defense will be tested. Throughout the season, we've seen the Ole Miss secondary give up a lot of big plays, especially early in games. You've seen Kapina Gushigan be put on tight receivers and get beat down coverage. You have to avoid that early today if you're Ole Miss. It's been a long 2 weeks for Ole Miss fans. It's been a lot of noise, and this Mississippi State crowd is ready to play spoiler. This Mississippi State team is ready to play spoiler. So the errors have to be removed early for the Ole Miss defense. You have to come out strong, build momentum, build confidence if you want any chance to win this game today, because that is what's going to be key to take the next step if you're Ole Miss. The defense is going to be able to give the offense great opportunities today, whether that's field position, turnovers, confidence. The Ole Miss defense has to step up today. They're going to be very key in stopping a very potent Mississippi State. They're going to have to enter all three levels. Can they stop the run? Can they stop the play action pass in the middle of the field that will then open up the big plays? And as well, what has really been an error for Ole Miss this year defensively? Getting in the red zone. These teams get into the red zone and they kind of just attack and they jump on Ole Miss. But when Ole Miss kind of limits those plays getting inside the red zone, they play better, they play more effective, they play stronger. That's going to be the key. Ole Miss offense, Mississippi State defense. Trinidad Chambers once again has kept it up this season. Surprisingly enough, I keep telling everyone this, but I like to remind people, this was supposed to be a rebuild year for Ole Miss. On top of that, you had Austin Simmons, who was the starting quarterback, gets injured at the Kentucky game, and then you throw in the second string that most people don't know about. I obviously got the chance to watch him throughout fall camp, was very impressed, but still coming into that new environment, what did you expect? Well, he's been phenomenal this season, and he has a chance today to really make some noise in the Heisman conversation with the strong performance, and as well, his running back, Kejuan Lacey, can do the same thing. Those two have been phenomenal for Ole Miss, and it's going to be about making the big plays when it matters. Can you make the third down conversion when it matters? Can you get to the red zone and actually score 7 points and not settle for 3 when it matters? So I'm really going to see how confident this Ole Miss offense is, how effective they are in the big moments, because that's when it's going to be key. It's been a lot of noise, it's been a lot of outside talk, but this Ole Miss offense has come ready to play every game this season. I think they're going to do the same thing today, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the offensive line. They've been phenomenal this year. They struggled in the first 2 games of the regular season, but since then they've picked it up strongly. Those guys have come together. Diego Pounds, Delano Townsend, Bryson Sanders, Patrick Kudos, Jada Williams. Fantastic job this year. They're going to have to do it again today. I think Ole Miss will be a little bit run heavy. They've seen the effectiveness of Kejuan Lacey over the last few games, and this Mississippi State rush defense has played well at times, but also has struggled at times as well. So I think that's going to be a key to allow the Ole Miss offense to open up and allow the big plays to happen. So should be a fun game. Ole Miss, Mississippi State, 11 a.m. Central here at Davis Wade Stadium, the Egg Bowl. You never know what's going to happen, no matter how good one team is, no matter how bad the other team is. This is a rivalry game. This is the Magnolia State, and both of these teams are ready to play at their hardest. So it should be a fun one. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Check in with us after the game, and keep up with us on Twitter for all your live updates throughout the game as well. Check it out.